How's it going, guys? I'm back, and I'm going to be here with a different type of video this time. Don't have to always do top 10s here. I'm going to go through the Oscar nominations that were announced a few days ago. A little late with this, but hey, I got a job. Let's start going through it. Visual effects. Alice in Wonderland, Harry Potter, Hereafter, Inception, and Iron Man 2. I don't really have any issues like a lot of people do. Maybe Tron Legacy could have been here over Hereafter. Skyline, like Jeremy Johns says, Skyline sucked. They're not going to nominate a total piece of crap, I don't think. So, I don't really have any issues with this. There's 5 nominees, so maybe Hereafter is just a filler. Usually there's 3. I know there were 3 in 2008 with Iron Man, Dark Knight, and Curious Case of Benjamin Button. So, hey, I don't really have any issues there. Sound editing. Inception, Toy Story 3, Tron Legacy, True Grit, and Unstoppable. Happy to see Unstoppable make it in there. That's cool. I would have liked to see something like Black Swan in there, but I really don't have any issues with that category. Sound mixing is Inception, King's Speech, Salt, Social Network, and True Grit. Salt's a little bit of a question mark, but I haven't seen the film, so I'm not really going to judge it. Original song, we have 127 Hours in there. That's a little bit of a surprise. Country Strong, Tangled, and Toy Story 3, we knew we were going to get nominations, or had a very good chance. I expected Burlesque to get in there, but thank God it did not. Personally, I think things like Get 'Em to the Greek had really awesome original songs, but they're not going to nominate dirty ones, so no chance of that happening. Best score, we have 127 Hours, How to Train Your Dragon, Inception, King's Speech, and The Social Network. All good nominations. King's Speech I probably wouldn't personally put in there. I don't think the score really got me there. I would have put maybe Tron Legacy you throw in there. I probably would have thrown something like Black Swan in there personally, but the Academy has all these weird rules with score, so I'm happy to see that they branched out with them by nominating Social Network, which was composed by 2 composers, which they never nominate 2 composers, but good stuff there, actually, to see. Makeup, Barney's Version, The Way Back, and The Wolfman. The Wolfman we knew was getting in there from the moment we saw the film. These other 2, there wasn't really all that much great makeup in there. I hate to keep mentioning the film, but I'd like to see something like Black Swan in there. Had pretty damn good makeup, but hey, it's their choice. Costumes, Alice in Wonderland, I Am Love, King's Speech, Tempest, and True Grit. There really weren't that many great costumes. I would have put something like Shutter Island or Kick-Ass in there personally, but these are fine. I have no real issues with them. Editing, we have 127 Hours, Black Swan, The Fighter, King's Speech, and Social Network. I do not think the King's Speech was edited superbly. If you're going to edit it superbly, it's got to flow smoothly, and it didn't to me. There was a few spots where I was like, alright, we can move this along a little quicker. Where's Inception? That shit moves smooth. It's cut perfectly between back and forth, between the dream levels. I mean, what the hell? Where is Inception? But this was a sign of things to come, folks. Art direction, Alice in Wonderland, Harry Potter, Inception, King's Speech, and True Grit. I really don't have anything to say about that. That's fine with me. Cinematography, Black Swan, Inception, King's Speech, Social Network, and True Grit. I also don't have too many problems with this. King's Speech probably didn't deserve that one either. But again, another sign of things to come. Animated film, How to Train Your Dragon, The Illusionist, and Toy Story 3. Now, Tom Chattelbash here on YouTube, everybody who listens to reviews and everything knows who he is, complains about The Illusionist, saying that no one's seen the film and that things like Tangled should be in here. And while I might agree, no one's seen The Illusionist. Does that include you, Tom Chattelbash? Because I haven't seen it. So, if you don't see it, how do you know it's not incredible? The whole thing about the Academy Awards is to nominate the best thing you can. So you have to go with what they say until you actually see it, and then you can complain about it. So I do agree that Despicable Me and Tangled are good. Despicable Me is awesome, in my opinion. I like it better than How to Train Your Dragon. But How to Train Your Dragon is pretty freaking good, too. So, and they don't nominate 5 animated films, Tom. I don't know where you're coming from, if you even know about the Oscars, but they do not nominate 5 animated films. They only nominate 3. 3. That is it. They don't pick 5. Hell, you'd be hard-pressed to find that there's 5 good animated films in a year. There just happens to be this year. You don't want to have Shrek 4 put in there. Anyways, adapted screenplay. We have 127 Hours, Social Network, Toy Story 3, True Grit, and Winter's Boner. Don't deserve it, Winter's Boner. I don't like that movie at all. I would have put something like I Love You, Philip Morris. Great film. Original screenplay. Another Year, The Fighter, Inception, Kids Are Alright, and The King's Speech. Another Year being there is a bit of a surprise. Again, hate to keep mentioning the film, but I would have put Black Swan, but really don't have much of any issues there. Director, huge issues. Darren Aronofsky for Black Swan, the Coen Brothers for True Grit, David Fincher for Social Network, Tom Hooper for King's Speech, and David O. Russell, The Fighter. Where is Christopher Nolan? 3 Directors Guild Award nominations now for this. Dark Knight and Memento. He's never been nominated for an Oscar. That's unprecedented. It's only happened one other time, and that's with Rob Reiner. You're telling me this guy's Rob Reiner? He's 20 times better than Rob Reiner. Ridiculous. Supporting actress. Amy Adams, The Fighter. Helena Bonham Carter, The King's Speech. Melissa Leo, The Fighter. Haley Steinfeld, True Grit. And Jackie Weaver, Animal Kingdom. No issues, really. Would have been cool to see Mila Kunis for Black Swan, but no issues, really. They obviously don't like Black Swan all that much. Supporting actor, Christian Bale, The Fighter, John Hawkes, Winter's Boner, Jeremy Renner of The Town, Mark Ruffalo, The Kids Are Alright, and Jeffrey Rush, The King's Speech. I would not have put John Hawkes at all. He does not carry this movie. If it was just John Hawkes and not this one other person I'm going to mention, I would have fallen asleep. Where's Andrew Garfield for The Social Network? Where is he? He deserves it. He was the man in that movie. He was really good in it. He has an Oscar scene. I don't recall any Oscar scenes for John Hawkes. What the hell? Best Actress. Annette Bening, Kids Are Alright. Nicole Kidman, Rabbit Hole. Jennifer Lawrence, Winter's Boner. Natalie Portman, Black Swan. And Michelle Williams, Blue Valentine. Michelle Williams, Blue Valentine. Fuck yes. God damn it, Academy. You rock for that one. Awesome. Loving it. She is right up there with Natalie Portman for me. I still don't know who I'd like to win, but Natalie Portman probably will, so that's fine with me. Best Actor, we have Javier Bardem for Beautiful, Jeff Bridges for True Grit, Jesse Eisenberg for The Social Network, Colin Firth for The King's Speech, and James Franco for 127 Hours. Great lineup. Javier Bardem's a real surprise, but I haven't seen Beautiful, so I'm not going to judge on that one. But Ryan Gosling did definitely deserve to be here. He and Michelle Williams are Blue Valentine. Without them, you don't have a movie. But hey, I haven't seen Beautiful yet, so I can't really judge it. And finally, Best Picture, 127 Hours, Black Swan, The Fighter, Inception, Kids Are Alright, King's Speech, Social Network, Toy Story 3, True Grit, and Winter's Boner. I definitely would not have nominated Winter's Boner. I keep pronouncing the name wrong on purpose because I hate it. It's Winter's Bone, but I hate Winter's Boner. I would have put Blue Valentine or something like The Town, which was getting talked about maybe making it, but they went with Winter's Boner instead. I want to hear from you guys, your biggest snubs, things that don't deserve to be here, what you want to win. Do you agree with The King's Speech getting all these nominations? Do you agree with The Social Network only being like third in line in nominations? I mean, I want to hear from you guys. What do you guys think? See you later.